for stopping by. I am making a Valentine card for the Canyon Country Veterinary Hospital that I sell my cards at. These cards are anything that anybody that buys the card goes directly to the veterinarian hospital. Okay, so I'm going to start out with an A2 size card. This is 65-pound weight cardstock, and I believe I got this at Michael's. This paper here is from this really cute paper pack. It's an 8x8 from Colorbach that I bought at Walmart. And I'll just do a quick thumb through. It's paper, it's not cardstock. Just making note of that, which is not a big deal when you're making cards. So I'm going to be using this piece right here. And this is a 5 1/4 by 4. I'm going to, at first though, I'm going to put a brown layer on this. And I know it's like, well, this doesn't really have any brown in it. But this cute little puppy here does. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of mix up the colors a little bit. This dog right here is from Digital Delights by Louby Lou. I absolutely love her designs, or whatever their designs I should say, because I don't know if it's a sheet. And then this is an edge-to-edge cut, and this paper is also from that paper pack that I just showed you. And it has little tiny hearts. It's very hard to see, but I'm going to put that underneath the puppy. So let's get started. I also used a Cricut font called Cricut Keystone. Now, what I did on all these is, I did the print and cut feature, and on the letters as well. And I went ahead and did it so that both layers showed, so that it has a little bit of a black background. And I'll pull one of the letters up closer to the camera here in a minute. Let me just get this on. I like using glue because then I can manipulate it around a little bit. If I don't get it on straight the first time versus if I use my adhesive tape, it's inevitable I'll put it down crooked, and then I end up ripping up the paper when I'm trying to get it straightened out. Alright, see, it's just kind of, the brown is just a little bit subtle. Get that down there. Okay, so these little hearts are 1/2 inch, and I used the pattern fill feature on the Cricut Design Space. I love that feature. This is a free design if you're looking for it, and you can't tell, but it's little teeny tiny hearts on there. And I have put one of these cards together already, so I kind of know where things are going to go, how they're going to fit. I'm going to bring this one up just a little bit if it isn't too late. There, that should be good. Okay, so here's the lettering. And I'm going to start off by going on this side and then building on that side. Now, you can see it's got a little bit of black right there on it, which was exactly what I wanted. Giving it a little bit more color and dimension as you put it down on the card. I like doing it like this in that I go from one end to the other because it ends up that the letters are straighter, more straight, even, and that kind of thing. Just have to be able to spell backwards, I guess, right? Ooh, that's too much glue. It's gonna squeeze out there. Got a little crazy with the glue on that one. Okay, and then the M. And these letters are at 1 inch, I believe. Maybe 0.75. I don't actually remember at this point. Okay, then I'm going to take the B. And put that right next to that heart. And bring it up. And then the E. And there it goes. Be mine. Alright, so let's go ahead and put the rest of the card together. I'm going to put the doily down first. I just thought it needed something else instead of just, plopping the cute little dog on the card. To put this behind it, you'll see why I like it in a minute. I'm going to pop this guy up. This is just some Scotch foam adhesive. I actually found this in our garage, so it belongs to my husband. Not anymore. I like the edge-to-edge Cricut Design Space font. That's where that came from. And then I'm going to put him right here, showing a little bit of the doily in the background. It's cut at 2.5 inches, if I hadn't already mentioned that. And then this guy's cut at 3. Okay, so let's bring in some glossy accents. But before I do that, I want to go ahead and put my sentiment on here. I meant to do this in the very beginning, so I'm hoping it'll turn out without using the MISTI. I love you today, tomorrow, and forever. And this is a My Mind's Eye stamp set called Today. And I have not used this yet. I'm going to go ahead and put a little pad underneath this. Well, it's not so little. And then we'll do the stamping from there. I don't always put sentiments on the inside of my cards. I kind of leave them blank if they're not done for a particular person. Like for at the veterinarian office, a lot of my cards are, everything's mostly on the front. I'm going to do that one more time. And make sure it's all even. Push down. I'm just going to give it a little bit of a rock and up. Oh, it turned out perfect. Yummy. All right, set that aside. Now I'm going to put, as I started mentioning, my glossy accents on this. This is it here. I also have one that is called Crackle, and that's pretty as well. And I'm going to do his bone. If I can move this up just a little bit, I'd like to do that, but I'm not going to. Okay. I don't want to rip the little guy. I'm going to do his bone, as I started to say again. A little distraction there. And that's just going to give this little bone a little bit of dimension. This dries clear, and it's kind of puffy, if you're not familiar with what glossy accents are. And after this dries, I'll go ahead and take a picture of it and put it on my blog if you want to see the end result. And I'm going to come in here, and I'm also going to do a couple of these hearts. Again, it just adds a little bit more character to the card. Plus, it's fun. It's kind of like coloring. Okay, I think that should do it. Alrighty, so that's my first card. I'm probably going to make, probably 4 different designs for them. This is what I do for my glossy accents, is I put this little safety pin in there, and then it doesn't get jammed up. But if that happens to you, just run some hot water on the tip and just start squeezing it out, and it'll unstick. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and have a great day.